Journal peer reviews are one of the many professional activities you can add to your Experts Directory profile. These items are not intended to reflect peer review for individual articles, but rather to showcase the fact that you are doing or have done peer review for a particular journal. Let's walk through the process of adding journal peer reviews to your profile so you can see exactly what to do and understand some of the options and text fields you're going to see as you do it. First, log in by going to expertsdirectory.okstate.edu. Click the OSU login button and enter your OKey credentials. The next screen shows your Experts Directory profile, and there's a couple of ways to add a journal peer review to your professional activities. The easiest is to locate the card that says Professional Activities and click the plus Add New button. The next screen shows over 24 types of professional activities to choose from. There's things like award, event administration, membership in a professional organization, and many more, but the one we want for this example is Peer Review Journal. Click that option and you'll be presented with several fields into which you can enter data about the peer review. Only the fields marked with the red asterisk are required, but the more information you type, the more useful this will be to you and to others. If you need more information about any of the listed fields, hover your cursor over the blue question mark and a brief explanation will appear. Start typing the name of a journal and you'll see a list of several titles automatically show up. If the title you're looking for does not appear, you can use it anyway, but choosing from one of the available options will help ensure that your peer review is properly recorded. It also makes it easier for others to locate your peer review. People can search Experts Directory for information on who did peer reviews for individual journals. For press, type the name of the press. This field is not auto-populated like journal title. Select a review type, and you can choose from anonymous, open, or post-publication. Next, enter the number of articles that you reviewed for the journal during the time frame. You need to enter a number instead of spelling out the word. If you try to do that, you'll get an error message letting you know that you need to type a valid integer. A green check mark means that you've entered the information correctly. To specify the time frame of your journal peer review, enter the dates using the next two fields. The start date is required, but the end date is not, since the time frame might be ongoing. You can type a date or use the calendar icon to manually select a date. Finally, enter the URL of the journal. If you only enter a basic URL, Experts Directory will reformat it to include the HTTP prefix. Just like before, a green check mark indicates that you did it right. One other thing to know about all this, even though you can enter a lot of information recorded for peer reviews, the only data that will be shown publicly is the name of the journal, the start and end dates, and the type of peer review. All the other information is still useful and can be seen by administrators, but most people will only see just those three basic fields. When you're done, click Save. If there are any errors, like a number that was typed out as a word, Experts Directory will alert you and not allow you to proceed until the information is fixed. Once the entry is saved, you'll see the details of this journal peer review presented in a more visual format. From here, you can click the pencil button to edit the information you just entered, click the star to set it as a preferred record, and use the caret icon to expand and collapse the record. Return to the previous page when you're finished, or click Home to return to your Experts Directory profile page.